Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello.
That quick?
Yeah.
I just said I've got a scratch gun. Don't know if you can see it. Scratch on my arm. I don't know how I did it. I'm just about to quick play a game then, but I can't. How are we all? Are we enjoying this hot weather? We've got a fan here. The blue has refused to come up in our arms.
I apologise for the audio, by the way. You might hear a fan in the background. Actually, if you could turn it down just a little bit. There we go. That might be a little better. It's not good for us, but yeah.
Still feel the heat wave. You got the window open, haven't you? You've got the kids in the background, weren't you, screaming?
Yeah. Alright, that sounds much better. Alright, so how's everybody doing? I've also put a poll up on the YouTube chat. If you're watching on YouTube, you've got to just open up the live chat and then click on the poll. Yeah, for about what you done for your heatwave day today, or just type it to us. Even better, just type it to us. What you been up to today on the heatwave? But before we carry on, firstly, just want to thank Pitybug for their support on Patreon.
We haven't done the design yet, have we? But you've been busy doing your...
I've been very busy. But I would like to actually use this and probably create like a fake studio in the background, like a little setup. Maybe do like a fake neon light or something, and then we can have a list of names behind us. And then we can probably expand the video a little bit more, something. You know, yeah, just kind of, yeah.
So what's everybody been doing? I've potted in the back garden and in the front. I've got these plants that are in pots because I've got lavenders. When I moved into the house, these plants were just scattered everywhere. So I made a little hedge. I think I put it on Twitter, so I might refresh it on Twitter. And then I put all these bushes into one. Well, they've all come together nicely, and my lavender's gone really, really long. So I think I've got I've got the name of these plants, but they grow quite tall. So I'll put them by the meter box. So I've had to move my rose in a pot and my other flower in a pot. So that's the side of the door for now. And I've tidied up the back garden in my little pots, sorted out the weeds, tidied the brushing, tidied up a bit more.
Been doing editing today. Sitting in front of my fan all day. It's my room is still too hot though, so
yeah, I've got all that stuff ready. Just got a bit more to do around the back. It's not a very big garden. It's just I had wood in my shed and it got mouldy, so everything got thrown out the shed.
They would throw that
and
away,
by the back gate, so I'm gonna burn it. Burn
the mould. Don't let it spread.
And then I've got some wood to burn, but I'm gonna wait till it cools down at night and then do a little fire and so yeah, I've done that today. So that's all got done. Fed us earlier.
Yeah.
Can't take the dogs for a walk yet.
I took them on a brief walk today.
Yeah, but you took them on grass. You carried them so they didn't have to go on the pavement.
I was going to get to that. So yeah,
because carried them onto this field of grass we've got.
Yeah, because the floor's too hot. Picked them up, carried them to grass because obviously grass won't be too hot. So.
Oh, I'm going to upset the. We hate plastic people. Because you know I've got them plastic containers they have takeaway, but I keep hold of them because I like to cook food. I keep hold of these tech tubs because then I make my home food, put them in there.
You're reusing it, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I did something naughty today.
What, you threw one out?
No, because it was cracked, but I put some water in one, went right over to them fields, put it down and put some cake crumbs and everything around it, so hopefully encourage some birds, and they got some water.
So you've placed a little animal food and water thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the people are going, I don't like.
Well, I'm sure maybe it'll be acceptable. Maybe if you collect
I was thinking about that yesterday.
If you go back and pick it up later when it's done.
Well, I'm going to top it up with more water later on.
Oh, I guess that's fine as long as you're not just abandoning it.
Yeah, because I was in Huntington yesterday. Yeah, Huntington. I went to Oliver Cromwell's museum, which is quite nice to go to with a friend. But on the way back, I saw birds struggling and that, and I thought, oh, it would be nice if everybody could just leave little containers so the birds could have a drink of water, or our wild animals could have a bit of water. That'd be nice. So one day you'll see these little things popping up all around the UK for the wild animals.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be a nice idea.
And people that go on walks take 2 lots of bottles, 2 litres of bottle, and a litre of themselves, and just top it all up as you go along.
Yeah.
That's what we should have put on our help the animals.
Yeah.
Because they must be absolutely parched.
I know
Don't-
these...
Tell them something disgusting what happened to me Friday night.
Oh
my goodness!
Right, let's bring this down a little bit more. Right, so Auntie Ange went to...
Close the back door.
Yeah, you went to go close the back door.
Oh, we've
'cause it
got a
was
back door
night.
in our lounge. So
Yeah.
our kitchen's at the front of the house, and our lounge is at the back.
We've got a back door for the lounge.
Which
It's
I don't
a bit-
like.
Yeah, a bit
I'll prefer it the other way, because at least you put the rubbish in the bin
Well, yeah, so
and not carry it through the lounge.
you stepped over, just as you were going to close the door, and suddenly you started screaming and then hopping around the place. And that is because Auntie Ange stood on a slug.
Oh my goodness, I just stood in this, and I've had this squishy explosion under my feet, and I
She popped it.
screamed, and I went to wash my feet, because we've got downstairs toilets, so I washed my foot, and then my youngest lad come downstairs and went, oh yeah, Mum, you've made a right mess of that. He says its guts are out.
Luckily, it was on a
mat.
floor mat, yeah, that we put
Oh.
by the back door.
Oh, yeah, its guts are out.
That was funny, though.
You got guts like we have.
I wish I recorded it. I would have shown it on here.
Yeah, I squealed like a baby. Yeah, that was disgusting. Oh, it was horrible. And the worst bit is when I put my foot down in the downstairs loo, you can see the slime print of my foot on the floor.
Hope you cleaned that up.
No, I just left it there. It was like,
Oh, knowing you.
cheeky devil. So yes. Ugh, it was
So
horrible.
that's been your week.
Yeah, a few weeks ago I have these Crocs that I wear in the garden.
This was months ago.
Months ago, yeah. I went and stuck them on my feet and I squealed like a baby. I need to have a slug
Climbed
in
in
there.
the Crocs.
Oh,
Apologise
Don't
for the
like
background
slugs.
noise. I've got to keep the window open. It's just too hot.
I keep brushing my hair on my neck. It feels on my back. It tickles.
This week, Pitybug. I let them know that I put their version of the name on. So it's in the description now, and on the website. I mentioned it on the Discord, the Patreon chat Discord, and they told me, because I said thanks for the translation. They said it's more like a direct conversion to katakana rather than a translation. The funny thing is that apparently the Japanese will pronounce it as Pitybug.
Oh.
I knew you'd like that, but the thing is that
Yeah.
I did ask if they'd rather I now say Pitybug or keep to the original. They said they prefer the original way, so I think they just like it for just calling Pitybug.
But both of them are cute.
I mean, they do say it does sound
It
nice.
does sound nice.
It does
I
sound
watched
nice.
a clip of us the other day, which I don't often do lately. I did it one stage and I haven't lately. And I just found it really funny that I was talking about a little bug with little big eyes, you know, that one, the little cartoon characters.
She's touching my desk with her foot. I did not appreciate that. Get off me.
Do you know when they used to give me lip, I went through a stage of having smelly feet. And every time they gave me a bit of attitude,
Not the kind of thing you really want to be promoting.
I used to make him smell my feet. He'd be sitting there on his gaming chair because he had one of the small ones. All in the game, giving me all that. I'm getting the camera out, giving me all that. I thought, oh God, these smell rank. So he carried on, so I went, sniff that.
Yes.
I went through a stage of having smelly feet for some reason. Yeah. If you do suffer with smelly feet, buy carbonate soda, put them in your shoes, put the hoover next to it, so in the morning all you can do is switch the hoover on and suck all the bicarbonate soda out and your shoes don't smell them.
Okay.
Mm.
There you go. Life hacks.
Yeah.
But yes, this
It
weekend
works.
has been heatwave, hasn't it? In the high 20s, and today it's been going up to 30. That's Celsius, by the way, because in America they use Fahrenheit. So what is the switch that is? So 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
The answer is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
I think we used to work in Fahrenheit years ago. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, did we not used to do that in England? Like we used to have our pounds before we had to go kilograms.
I'm curious, Americans, what's the temperature been for you this weekend? And actually anyone else around the world, tell us what temperature it's been. And it, like if you...
Australia, don't even bother. We know.
But yeah, what's it been like all around the world? And obviously if you use, like, make sure you specify if it's Celsius or Fahrenheit, just C or F. Because, like, you know, we all use different versions around the world, so... But yeah, let us know what it's been like in your area. Poor Emily, she's been at work today.
Yeah, but they'll have aircon, so it's not that Paul. She'll hit it when she comes out. Anyway, she'll be out of work now.
It. I know, because I didn't really have aircon when I worked at Morrison's. They don't give us aircon. We just roast in there. They don't care about staff.
But isn't she in the, like a guild hall or a Queen's Gate or whatever, them shopping precincts? They have them in them.
Don't know what I know is my experience. I never had it.
I noticed yesterday we went to this little museum. We come out. Oh, you could feel the heat wave because they had aircon in there. It's very mild aircon. But when we walked out, and then I put a fuel tank in, and then realised I'd gone through a quarter of a tank before it, and realised it's my aircon on my car. So that soon went off in my car. So I'd rather have the window open and use my fuel.
I wouldn't have the window open anyway because my aircon doesn't get cold enough.
No, mine wasn't really. I think they need refreshing. That's why.
So I just have the windows open, and then I have like the things set in my car because, like, you know, audio volume, you have to turn it up and then turn it down when you slow down because the stuff. So I've got a setting on there, which basically knows your speed, so it'll turn the music down automatically when you slow down, and then turns it back up when you speed up.
That's a bit naughty because if you think about it, when you speed, then you get more faster because you like drive to your music sometimes.
I imagine it'll have a limit of how high it will go. I don't think it's just going to keep rising the faster you go.
A bit of Queen and boom, you're doing 70, 80 miles an hour, 90, 120.
It's so you
and
then
you put a bit of I don't know, I suppose whatever calmer music on and you're plodding along. The lift music. What have you put for topics?
So Heatwave, as we dealt with today, so that's scorching hot. Got fitness.
What a quick football.
Alright, a quick talk about football. Go on then.
I tried to avoid it last week. I only watched it where I saw one of our lads get yanked by Italian. And I thought that was wrong, but that's a bit mean.
That's become a meme. And
yes, I know. And then I saw one, we thought the English one got kicked. And
so far I got 3 votes that everyone's been sitting in front of a fan.
And so have me dogs. And I thought it was the English one's fault, and then realised when they did an angle on another way, it was the Italian fault for kicking him in his knee. Oh, pigs.
It was quite.
The penalty
quite
was a bit. The penalty let us down because of he ran to it, didn't he? Did that dance with the ball.
Did the little twinkle toes.
And if he didn't hesitate and just kicked it, he would have done it. I think that hesitation.
He angled it a bit too far to the left. If he did it just a tiny bit left.
If he didn't. That's what I'm saying, because you watched him and he hesitated. If he didn't hesitate and just went straight for the kick.
No, I think he did that deliberately to distract the goalie, which did work. The goalie went that way, and he just had to angle it right, and it would have gone in.
I know.
So, like...
Well, I'm impressed. We got the finals with further than we've ever gone, so hopefully...
Hey, there's always the World Cup.
Next year. Cross fingers. Don't say, bring it coming home. Say, bring it home. It's coming home. Don't say that. Let's change the words to we're bringing it home. Not coming home, bring it home. Let's change the format of the word and see if that helps. Because coming home kind of curses it. So I think if we say we're bringing it home, let's bring it home, might go yay.
I think it's just because it doesn't sound right to the beat.
Doesn't matter though. We'll have to get a beat that will go with it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Well, yes, fitness. Well, because football, we also need to be fit for football. But yeah, we've been going to the gym.
I didn't go last week.
You didn't go last week though, or the week that's just gone. But I have
in
managed.
week 4.
Yeah, but the one that's just gone now.
Yeah, I didn't go. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to go Thursday.
But this is the first time I was able to do 5 days in a row without having to skip a day. Because sometimes if it's been too late or something like that, and I'm not able to go, and it's like, oh, I really want to go. But I was able to do five full days, which is nice.
This is week Vinto before you'll start. Because it looks a bit like cider in the window.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you drink alcohol or not. You should see some other channels where they do their, like, one of them, like, where they just drink beer and talk. It's like the whole topic of, like, it's the whole theme.
I
They-
start
they
drinking
fucking
beer
at
in this
table.
weather, I'll be drunk. But then you'd have to tolerate me drunk.
Lovely.
Mm.
That'll be a nightmare. I bet,
Not 'cause I'm
but I
upset,
bet
'cause I'm
the
daft.
viewers would love it though,
What?
seeing you drunk. But yeah, so I've been noticing some progress, which is quite nice, which has been good because I want to get nice and fit by September. So then when I go swimming, I can like have my swimming trunks on, walk in slow motion to the pool, like ooh, yeah, the 6-pack showing off, like ooh. Don't know what tune to put on that, but you know, it's just like ooh. And,
Do that
and then
cheap
just be like,
version of that, what we call that porn thing from Better Call Saul.
bow, 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 now, down. Like I'd be there swishing my hair in the water. It's just the water with my short hair.
God help me.
It's just-
Did you know he went on a school trip and he had girls knocking on his chalet door asking to look at his 6-pack?
when I used to have one.
He didn't tell me until 18 months later.
I used to look like a tank, and then I kind of got a hobby. Because doing all this kind of like, I stopped exercising after that. So I used to just kind of read and do sit-ups like all day, and I just kind of read stuff and just do my sit-ups like on my phone.
And then I got rid of the bunk bed.
Well, it was iPod at the time. Yeah, and then I used to have a weightlifting stuff, didn't I? They were kind of small. Now I'm on to the big guns. The big stuff.
It looks like he's having a poo when he gets near the end and he gets...
Yeah. Yeah,
And then he gets...
because every week I'm always upping something. And so then like let's say like
It does, it looks like he's
dumbbells or
having a
something,
poo.
and they're just like,
It just looks like it. What's the other one you did? You go on the machine and you... And it's supposed to do it with you with the weights, and I keep making
Oh.
it chang.
you're on about the pull-up thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he put it stronger.
Yeah,
enough.
so
And he went like this, and he went 8.
So this pull-up machine that we've got at the gym, this is an assist pull-up thing. So what happens is...
Oh, I didn't bother before that. I just put it onto it. I'm just like that.
Yes, it is an assist. You use it, you dip. If you just
Yes,
listen...
for easy for me. You don't
Yes.
know. You put it harder.
No.
I do it as assist to make it light, so I'm
That's
like
what I'm
that.
trying to get at. Like I said, it's the assist. You're like, oh, I don't bother with that.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
No, I don't bother with the way you do it. You
No.
put it on heavy.
But if you just let me finish, so I can explain what the machine is, because they won't know what we're talking about. So basically, you got this machine that like it can be used in 2 ways. You can do the dips where you hold these handles at the side and then you go up and down like that, or you can do the pull-ups. But it also has a pad that you kneel on, and the higher the weight, the easier it is because it takes the weight off your body. The lower the weight, the harder it is because it's using more of your natural body weight. So Auntie Ange has it quite high because she needs to get them arms moving, weakling, and then I try and get it as low as I possibly can, but I still use it because I'm just not at that stage
Is that
yet.
where you was going?
Yeah, and like they're like.
Time I got to 8, it was like that, and I'm standing there with my bottle of water, laughing my head off, going, "Look like you're having a poo, love."
And then she makes me laugh. It makes it even harder.
I do.
And-
We're always laughing our heads off. I think I'm the only person that laughs in that gym.
Yeah.
You can hear me laughing. I had a copper looking at me the other week when I was laughing. The other month.
Because there's police in there for some reason.
Yeah, and
we
of
don't
course
know
I was
why.
laughing and he just popped his head around the corner.
Yes,
I'm taking the mickey.
what some people do as well, they put it on like the lowest weight and then put like a weight on top of it to keep it out of the way so they can use their own body. I want to get to that point. I want to get to that point.
I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy for that. I just want. I mean, I can't do a lot like the look at these. Like, oh. I'll come in a bit more and that coming out the way.
We're making progress, which is nice.
But
I'm quite pleased with it.
I just want this because these have always been massive. So I just want to shape in them and just pull my tummy in a bit. I don't want to be skinny bean or anything like that. I just want it so I can.
I'm trying to push as hard as I can. I do this because what I do, I do the workout depending on the day. Legs, chest, legs, back, chest, arms, shoulders, and traps. And then after each workout day, I'll go on the treadmill for a run, and I do. Well, I now do about 13 kilometers per hour, which is 13 kilometers per hour in miles
just
per
started
hour.
running on the treadmill. Otherwise, I'm
The answer is 8.08 miles per hour.
Talking to the device. If you talk, you might interrupt it. But yeah, apparently 8 miles now. And then what I do, so I do that for about 14 and a half minutes. You do a walk, don't you? Well, you jog as well.
I did a little jog the other day. I normally walk, but I jog. Depending if what I've been doing. If I've been doing an exhausting day, then I take the time and just, cause like I said, I just want to bring that in, get rid of the love handles a bit.
Love handles, you're going to do a lot of sideways exercises.
I
It's
do
not
that
just.
when I go around at home. I do a lot of that.
So yeah, I do about 14 and a half minutes of just constant 13 kilometers per hour run, and then for the last 30 seconds I put it on the highest speed. And I just like, I'm there like just belt it.
What I should do one day, pull the emergency stop. What you can do?
I'll go flying into it. How dare you? But it also has like a 3-minute cooldown period. So then what I do, like when the timer's done, it does a 3-minute cooldown. Put it on like a 5.5 speed. Walk for about a minute, and then like I put it back up to 15, and then for the last 30 seconds again, back to full speed again. So I'm noticing a difference, because I weigh myself every week on Monday before I start my exercise, and I've lost weight, which is good. I've also had to avoid snacking, which is
I
made
could get
me
myself
sad.
on the Wii.
Yeah.
That would tell me, because I'll do the Wii. Because I go in as his guest.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm allowed
my
to go.
membership has a thing where you can bring a buddy in about 4 times a month. So she comes in about once a week, which basically just works out to the same thing. So yeah, we do that.
I start off in the rowing.
Yeah, you like the rowing machine, don't you?
Only because I play darts on it.
A little darts
I
game.
notice I can do 50, and after 50 it's like that. Do 300. Because that's what they give you to do, 300.
That does your back exercises, that does.
Yeah, I
And
need
cardio,
that.
I think.
And then, and good for your tummy. But, yeah, because they play
Cardio.
darts. You have to do 5 strokes before the game starts. And then it counts it. So really, by 55, which I know it's gone up 55, then I can go, oh, I'm feeling a bit tired. And then I continue. And then I think, oh, I'm just going to stick to 100. But then before I know it, because I go into a daydream, I look and I go, oh, I'm on 80 something. Oh, I might as well stick at it. Because I think so. I'll get myself down to 100 and then I'll just quit. But then I suddenly go into daydream land.
Yeah,
And then I look and I go, oh, I'm only on 80 something. I'm like, oh, 50. Go back into daydream land.
I always try to think of like a very active daydream when I'm on the treadmill, just so that I forget I'm on the treadmill. So I'm just there dying.
And I'll do the cross things. Then I join you on some stuff.
Yeah.
Watch my poo.
Been doing good with sit-ups as well. I like the sit-ups thing that they have there where you like go upside down.
Last time I went with you, you said to me, "You're going to stretch out." And, "Oh no, I'll be all right." I was like that next day. "Oh my god, I should have stretched."
Nobody seems to stretch after a workout, and then they complain about the pain.
Normally
Whereas I
stretch,
stretch, and I'm nice and flimsy.
Because I do all that the 5 tummies. Is it tummies or something? I
think
and
still up, by the way.
oh, he's all right there. And leave him there.
It's love.
He's fine. I don't want to be mauled by a dog. And yeah, so I do normally, you do the stretching and I didn't, and I knew about it.
I did tell you. You always ignore my advice.
When I go on that other one, we had a laugh at because I couldn't reach anything. Can we do that?
The abdomen machine.
Yeah, I go on that one. That was quite fun, and we had to go the hardest to the lightest. And all that.
So for a bit of fun,
I was having a poo.
For a bit of fun, we put it on the highest weight just to see how, like, at what point can we start pushing it forward.
You did it on all of them. I was like that first few. I was like
on high, but yes.
Yeah, but you struggled, but you still did it. I was like that.
Yeah, you barely move it at all. It's so funny.
I was like, move it down when I look like I'm having a poo.
Yeah, we move it down one weight. So like we take it into, so we have one go each, and we move it down a weight, and then go again, and then move it down a weight, just for a bit of fun.
And then it was like, I was like, I'm doing this one.
I don't like using that machine because I don't feel it.
Like, I like it because you don't feel it.
I feel like it's doing my back more than it is my front, so I use the sit-ups pad thing.
But my favourite one is the rowing. That one now. Ooh! The other one that I just go like it.
Chin ups.
And then my crossing.
CrossFit.
And then I do whatever with you, but they're my favourite. So we go in there. We go off the door
dumbbells, don't you?
And then I come and join you after a while. Yeah, I say, "What are you doing today?" If he tells me he's doing Tums, then I'll join him completely on the Tums.
There's nothing specifically for Tums.
So,
that's cardio.
He does all that, and I don't want to. Because I just look.
He also shouldn't be skipping leg day.
Hey.
You.
Why?
Or anyone in general. Don't miss leg day.
I don't need leg day. I have leg day every day.
So there's nothing here that specifically does Tums. That's what the sit-ups and the cardio is for.
But if I did leg day, mate, my legs will look like a muscle woman.
I do leg day and mine look barely much anyway.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a man's figurine and a woman's figurine.
Right.
If I did leg day, I'll lose my beautiful calves and go into like my arms.
I've considered adding an extra day where it's the obliques, which kind of handles your it's your sides, so it deals with the love handles.
So that's the one I need.
So like bicycle crunch.
I'll do that at home.
Yeah, I looked at these and I could do most of them at home. The side planks, so you do that.
I'll do that at home.
The hanging hurdle, where you hang like that and then you lift your legs up and bring them down, and you swing side to side.
No, I do the ballerina sort of thing where you like a ballerina. I could do that way so you can see.
The hip ups.
Oh, thanks.
The wood chopping swing. That's what I want to try at some point. And
why didn't you do them on the Wii? It'd be more fun.
Because I would like weights to add to it to make it harder. Mountain climbers. And Russian twist.
Do that with the ball in your hand.
Yeah, you can do with stuff.
God, don't you want to go to sleep? I came back with my friend yesterday and I fell asleep for half an hour. Hey, we did my Crash Bandicoot, didn't we? We linked up together.
Did Crash Bandicoot yesterday?
And I long just come on it. I was like, I've just had a power nap. And then you went, oh yeah, I'm done, I had a power nap.
Oh yeah.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Oh, speaking of that, we'll probably mention some of the future plans that I'm planning. So, I've talked to you about some of them. I kind of want to try out that YouTube Shorts thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Because I've had some ideas from like ages ago when Vine was a thing, and I wrote all these ideas. I called them the Super Shorts. And then when TikTok became a thing, and then people using it like Vine, I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. But then now YouTube are doing it. I kind of want to try it because it also kind of
clips of us what we've done together as well.
Get the views.
Me screaming.
Yeah, I also want to take like snippets of videos we've done in the past and put
He
them
moaned
on.
at me yesterday because I was quiet when he was on Crash Bandicoot, and I didn't say a lot because I didn't want to break his concentration.
Okay. What else? Yeah, I also want to start doing like a backlog of projects. So I want to kind of finish a bunch of projects before I post them, because normally I'd make a project and then schedule it to upload like when I finish making it. Whereas what I've decided I'm going to start doing now, after I've you got to watch that coast, it always sticks. Whenever so I'm going to do something now. After I finish this short film, I'm going to get on with my Charming Shadow, get on with my talk to Lyra, maybe do a few art projects, a couple of animation stuff, and make like a backlog of stuff. Don't post them yet, and then when I feel ready, it's about time. I also prepare a bunch of shorts as well, just to kind of, and when I feel it's time, I'll start scheduling them and let them auto post by themselves. And then while they're posting, I can then work on the next thing and get that up, and then keep it going, keep a flow going, which is what I really want to do. So that's my plan for future of uploads and stuff. I still do my streams and podcasts every week, of course, because that's our normal thing. But everything else,
I don't mind doing it on my own.
No, bugger off. But everything else will kind of be like held behind until I decide the right day to start publishing everything. So I look forward to that. What else? We've got to redesign the layout of the podcast. I might have to start putting the green screen in over here as well, if we're going to do the fake studio design at the back.
Are you?
Yeah. But then I've got to also try and figure out how I'm going to put it up, because it will just get in the way of all my things I have here. I've got my clapperboard and stuff here, my whiteboards. So I've got to figure something out there. And what else? I've got to work on the thumbnails. Get some better thumbnails. I also want to... So you know how in the podcast we have that intro which says, welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with Mindstorm and Auntie Ange, yeah? Silly hair, yes, I know you're waiting for me to react to your hair. I thought of, what if I do one of those little sound wave things? So when because it's just a black screen to start with, isn't it?
What is?
You know, at the start of our podcast, every time it's always that black screen when it says welcome to the podcast. Yeah, I thought I might do like a little sound wave thing, so like you see these bouncing bars.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, do something like that when the intro starts. So I'll be working on things bit by bit. Some changes you might see come very small, like barely much, and some might come out quite big. It kind of depends what I'm doing, and when I do it I don't know, because I'm still dealing with this film. I've just finished piecing the clips together, so now I've just got to sort what I've got to sort, the colour, to make sure the colour matches throughout the film, and sound effects, maybe, if sound effects are needed. I'm going to rewatch it and then decide, or if what we've recorded is good enough sound. And music. And then the film should be done. And then I'll figure out a day when to publish that as well. That'll be posted soon. Hopefully, maybe by the end of this month, or somewhere in the middle of next month. The film will be done.
Wow, this month's nearly over.
I know, that's why I said, that's why it'll maybe in the middle of next month.
Well, it could be at the end of this one.
That's what I just said.
What day is it today? The 19th?
18th.
18th, 19th tomorrow.
Yeah.
19th, 26th. So you've got what? 26, about 13th of this month. 31, so you got
About 2 weeks.
7,
Just under 2 weeks.
13 days.
Yeah.
And then we're out of here. Flipping heck.
Oh yeah, they do the updates of the lockdown tomorrow, don't they?
Oh, we all reckon it's going to be lifted because they're all going on holiday.
Yeah.
Because it's 6 weeks. They have a 6 weeks break, don't they? Like the public school, they break up the 6 weeks, and then everybody reckons when they come back, suddenly lockdown's going to happen again. I just turn around and say, forget it. Just absolutely forget it. You know.
I just hope, you know, everything.
Just carry on. Stiff upper lip, children, and carry on.
I just kind of hope, you know, it stays clear for September, so then, you know, don't have to wear a mask while going out and about in September.
Well, I don't think what's happened now is that treasurer or whatever his name has been caught, got COVID test apparently, and it's come back positive, and none of them have isolated. So it just shows what a mockery everything is.
I'm just hoping by September, you know, so I can go out and also can enjoy that special lounge that they've got. What's it called? Club lounge, that's it, in the hotel.
I think if everybody's sensible, we should be alright.
You honestly think everybody's going to be sensible? Have you not seen this? Have you not seen our world fall into collapse? I'm watching this world collapse in real time on Twitter. This thing is just becoming a disaster. Clown world we've become, as I like to say. Anyway, I think that should be the end of our podcast. So, it's very hot this weekend.
Is it hot tomorrow?
Probably. We've been keeping fit.
I haven't got the strength. You come up if you want to come up.
It won't be as hot. It'll be 26 tomorrow, roughly, it says. But it'll pick up again in the week.
And thunderstorms next week.
Well, Tuesday.
Well, it'll be typical, innit? Because the kiddies break up from school then.
Yeah. So
You
yeah.
always have a heat wave when they're going through their exams or just before they break up.
So it's been a hot weekend. It's going to be a hot week.
It was hot last year.
Keeping fit. I've had to avoid snacks. It's made me quite sad because I really love having snacks on my YouTube. I'm trying to keep my dinner's portion small as well. Future plans, hopefully this will get changed eventually. It's just getting around to doing it.
Nick, any joy finding out about Tattershall Castle for me, please? Can we just turn up and walk around as my friend can't cope with all the stairs?
Okay.
F big me, please.
Yeah, so I'll work on a bunch of projects eventually.
Well, I can
And
meet Nick, you see.
okay, cool. Isn't that normally something you'd sort out over Facebook? And yeah, so that's it.
Oh well, so bye bye from him, bye bye from me, bye bye from my little regrets.
Support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions because it will help us a lot. Please, please, please give me your money. Money! But it would help a lot, so would appreciate the support. Check us out at mindstorm-productions.org and follow us on Twitter. I'm at _Mindstorm. This is at the Auntie Ange game. And join our Discord if you want. Links down there. Get chatting on there. I asked a question. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I might try and do like a weekly question thing on Discord too.
Yeah, okay.
For like everyone. Like this will be in the general chat. But I gotta like prepare a bunch of questions that I want to ask everyone. Because I kind of want to get everyone talking. Nobody talking, it makes me sad. What's the point of me having a Discord server if it ain't gonna get used?
Oh, I finished Crash Bandicoot, but we're going back to get the missing gems.
Yeah. Yeah, I could always bring the Xbox downstairs if you ever want to just play on the TV or something. Because I haven't been playing on it very often, so you can do that. But yeah, so that's everything. So thanks for watching and cheers for voting on the poll. Everyone's been sitting in front of a fan today. I know I have.
I've been in the garden.
Yeah. And maybe join a Discord and be online and get talking. And I'll ask some more questions. You can answer the question I've already put on there.
And then if you do start doing the Discord, he will start nagging me to start talking on it.
Yes, I'll make
and you know, I'll be talking for England.
I'll make a user Discord so Patreon supporters can actually, you know, get some interaction with the creators, like you, like me.
Yeah,
I talk to
then
them.
I'll end up talking to you, and then you'll be going, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness."
Right, so see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Saying that it feels right.